going on, guys? It is the morning of October 8th, and we're back on the farm in the back corner where we've been seeing all these deer. Got a good feeling about getting it done today. Might pop one of these does that have been coming out here. Just get some meat in the freezer. The farmer wants me taking out as many deer as possible to give him some relief on his crops, so I don't need too much of a reason to shoot a deer, but when the man that's nice enough to let me hunt here tells me to kill him, well, I've got my orders. We're supposed to have a northwest wind for most of the day. It's cool, 63 or 4 degrees right now. I'd love for it to stay that way, but it's supposed to get up in the 80s during the day, so it could get hot midday, but hopefully it won't take that long. Stay tuned. Let's see if we can't get it done. I can't believe I did that. I was sitting here and I was kind of nodding in and out, closing my eyes for a minute or two, and then I'd open them back up and look around. Well, and I heard a grunt, or I thought I heard a grunt. So I turned and looked and listened, and then I heard a couple more grunts, for sure. So I stood up, got all the cameras ready. Out comes that doe, trotting out of that corner. Ran out in front of me, in the cornfield. So I'm waiting, I'm looking behind her. And here comes a little spike buck, dogging her out. Actually, she's coming back. Let's try this again. Dude, it is on down here. I mean, it's just a little spike, but he was running. We had those two fawns, those yearlings, whatever, come in from earlier. And that spike came back out. He started dogging them and running them up and down the corn rows. But what I was saying is he pushed that doe out in front of me at 42 yards. She was standing there eating. And I should have known better because she was on alert because that buck was behind I just rushed my shot and swung and missed. It was a bad shot. I rushed it, didn't follow through. Everything you shouldn't do on a shot, I did. So, what are you gonna do? First deer down, baby. I swear I get just as amped up on a doe as I do a buck, man. That was that doe that I missed at 42 yards. She circled back in here, it was all keyed up. Luckily, the two fawns were out here feeding and calmed her down a little bit. She took a while to feed on in, and then when I was about to take the shot the first time, she got behind some leaves and self-filming. Had to stop mid-draw, let down, move the camera. And then she started walking out. I finally let her get to where she was at. Got the camera on her good and just laid the hammer down. She grunted when that thing hit her. She didn't go. She might have made it 20 yards inside the wood line. I heard her crash. I tried getting the camera on her as she hauled ass out of here. But I was too busy watching her to see if she was gonna go down. She stumbled pretty hard when she hit the wood line. I thought she was gonna go down right there, but she made it just in. I heard her crash. She's down for the count. We got meat in the freezer, and we are on the board for 2014 season with a good old doe. Now that I've sent out all my text to everybody, I'm gonna slip on down. I'm gonna go try and find my arrow, see what we got. But like I said, I heard her crash. She ain't far. Alright guys, here she is. She went about 45 yards in the woods after she left the field. Didn't have a whole lot of blood at all really until we got to about 10 yards from her. Once I picked her up to drag her on out, she started leaking blood. So, the body cavity's full, so I can't complain. We found her. She went down in short order. Definitely happy to have some meat in the freezer finally. We were gotten pretty low, if not empty, at home. So
be able to make a few deer burgers in celebration, I think is quite appropriate. So we're gonna get her skinned out, because down here in Florida you got a time limit as far as how long they can sit out here before they just get too dang hot. So we're gonna get her skinned out and throw her in the cooler, put in the freezer, give her that free ride home, and until next time, pin 'em and stick 'em.